Hey guys, Ender Gamer here, and welcome to a Let's Play on Pokemon Platinum. This was actually my first ever Pokemon game. This was the game that I had gotten along with my DS. So yeah, let's just stop talking and get into it. Hello there, it's very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Mustache Man? My name is Rowan, however everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Like every other Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? No, I have played Pokemans before. If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No thanks! This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button in the middle of the Pokeball, if you please. No, not that button. The button on the Pokeball. Boop. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Last time I checked my gender, I'm pretty sure I was a boy. No, I'm positive I was a boy. If I was pretty sure, then I'd need to check my gender again. Alright, so you're a boy? Yep. Tell me, what is your name? Ender. Your name is Ender? Yep. Okay, so you're Ender. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Barry, Nolan, Roy, Gavin. New name. Sorry if I'm not talking that much. Game Boy! Game Boy, is it? That's your friend's name? Yep. Alright, Ender, the time has come. Your very own tale of a grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure along the way that you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. And apparently Professor Rowan has a shrink ray in his closet, because he shrinks us down to smalls. No, not that kind of smalls. Get your mind out of the gutter. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan, brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. We can't even take a single step without being bombarded by our best friend. There you are! Hey Ender, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Of course I did. It's not like you could see with your eyeballs that my TV is still on. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? He's the Pokemon Professor, you dingus. That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Sure! I bet he's not like Professor Oak, who only has 3 Pokemon left. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? Completely... Holy non sequitur, Batman. Oh, where was I? Oh, right, we're gonna see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Ender, if you're late, I'm fining you 10 million Pokedollars. What? I don't have that kind of money. I'm only 13. Yeah, that's true. I'm not Donald Trump. I can't go throwing around money wherever I want. My father didn't give me a small loan of $1 million. Game Boy already left. Oh, by the way, that's my age in-game. 13. Confirmed. I think so. Either 11 or 13. I don't know what it was about, but he was sure in a hurry. I saw this thing where it's like, youngsters are clearly younger than you. Oh yes, Ender, don't go into tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you have your own Pokemon, but you don't, so well, take care, sweetie. Why can't I just go talk to my alternate personality and get another Arceus? Then I could just fly wherever the heck I wanted and wreck all the gyms. I would be perfectly happy. If we try to go up this way, this guy with the afro will stop us. The blonde afro. Hi, Ender. Game Boy was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Hey, hiya, Ender. Game Boy was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Hiya, Ender. Game Boy was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? I'm sorry, it's just like, I just imagine him, like, every time you do it, just getting more and more mad. Thud! And then Game Boy interrupts me in the middle of my thought, like he always does in real life. What was that about? Oh, hey, Ender, I'm gonna go see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Oh, geez, I forgot something. Let's see what he forgot. Game Boy thinks it's his bag and journal. I'd better take my bag and journal. Wow, you win, wow, congratulations, you win absolutely nothing. Congratulations. Oh, hey, Ender, I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Pokédollar fine if you're late. Again, I'm not Donald Trump. My parents didn't give me a small loan of $1 million, so stop trying to fine me unreasonable amounts. Besides, yeah, I think so. But seriously though, what are you gonna spend that 10 million Pokédollars on? Potions? Seriously, dude. Potions and Pokeballs?
By the way, I made the overlay.
Yes, Game Boy made the overlay and he did a fabulous job with it. Kudos to you. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? Don't go into tall grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter what we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I have an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So what you do is you scoot over the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. I know, I'm fine. I can just hold down the A button. Anyways, seems legit. It's not like a wild Bidoof is going to come out and gnaw us to death with its tiny teeth. If we just keep dashing, maybe we can get to Sandrum Town without running into wild Pokemon. Yeah, it's not like running through the tall grass increases your chances of finding wild Pokemon. This will be perfectly fine. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it!
Hold it!
Objection!
Objection!
You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what's the meaning of going into the tall grass?
Take that!
Yeah, I know. Hey, Ender, this old guy is Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. No, I didn't. I was just going along with Barry's idea. I mean, Game Boy's idea. Barry's his actual name. Like his actual official name. I named him Game Boy because real-life Game Boy's my rival. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? Yes, it is, just like every other professor. You two, you truly love Pokemon, don't you? No! Whoa, hold up, you're not making any sense here. Ahem. Didn't quite catch that, so I'll ask you again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, don't you? Yeah. Me too, I love Pokemon too. I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times we love Pokemon. Right, Ender? No! That joke's getting old. What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times we love Pokemon. Right, Ender? Yeah, sure, whatever. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass As without Pokemon of their own? It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Hey, it was Game Boy's idea. Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. Wow, not even addressing me by name. Thanks. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. Yeah, it was his idea. Ugh! Exclamation point. How big of you? Very well then. Boing! I will entrust you two with Pokemon. Boing! I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where? Professor Rowan! You left your briefcase at the lake! Oh, is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Dawn, nice work. What I've got to do is entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Ender, you can choose first. I'm practically a grown, so I have to show some class here. You say you're showing class, but really you're just letting me pick first, so that way you can pick the Pokemon that is super effective against mine. I see what you're doing here, Game Boy. What's up with you? Open the briefcase and pick a Pokemon. You first! Fine. Look, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. Or they could just be empty. Now choose, which Pokemon will it be? We have Turtwig, Piplup, and Charmander. Derp! Gen 1 on the brain! Chimchar! Now, I like all these guys equally. I actually have a Turtwig plushie in real life. Editor's note, insert picture of Turtwig plushie on front. On side screen, like over Giratina's face. Anyways, so it's up in my room. Anyways, so since I, on my first playthrough of this game, I chose Chimchar as my main starter. So, as of such, I'm going to relive all those nostalgic memories. Chimchar it is. Plus, I can make Harambe. Then I choose you. I'm picking this Piplup. I told you! I knew it! Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now listen well, the Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. What?! Ignore them! As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sanjum Town. Wait a second. Thanks a lot! You ruined our recording session by saying my actual name! Editor's note, bleep that out, please. I do not want them saying my real name, otherwise this video will never go up. And now we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry, please let me pass. Sure, and then she pickpockets my Pokemon. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Heh, Ender, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? No! What's with that attitude? Don't be that way. Heh, Ender, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Yeah. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Ender, I challenge you to a battle! Ender Gamer versus Game Boy! You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Game Boy. Pokemon Trainer Game Boy sent out Piplup. Go Chimchar! Normally this would be a bad situation, but he hasn't learned any water-type moves yet. We both have normal-type moves. He will have Growl and Pound, while I have Scratch and Bubble. Derp! Scratch and Leer. Don't you touch the Leer. Editor's note, please leave that out as well. Anyways, what will Chimchar do? Scratch. Take that! Brilliant. Piplup used Growl. Chimchar's attack fell. What in the? That hurt! Yeah, no, duh! Scratch! Slice him and dice him! We'll be having penguin meat tonight! No, I'm just kidding. Chimchar's attack fell. You really like growling at me, don't you? You're more bark than bite, it seems, in that case. Ha! They should have renamed the move Growl Bite. But seriously, though, how can that thing learn Growl? That thing's adorable. How can that learn Growl? Chimchar used Scratch. Both Piplup used Growl. Chimchar's attack fell. I don't think my attack can go any lower at this point. No way, we can keep going. This is where we hit our stride. And I'm about to get a critical hit. Really? Growling's completely ineffective at this point. Chimchar used Scratch. Chimchar used Scratch. Again. Growling at me again. Look, stop growling at me. It's ineffective. Scratch. The first Piplup used Pound. Finally attacking for once, and it did a whopping 4 damage. Brilliant. I don't know what you're trying to pull, Barry. Are you trying to do Pokemon Platinum True Pacifist run? Well, it ain't gonna work. Look, I'm sorry. That's not how this game works. You can't true pacifist your way through everything. You're thinking of Undertale. Scratch! Ah, jeez, he's doing a lot of damage. Scratch! Ah, jeez, wow, I might actually lose the first fight of the game. Scratch! Nope, I lost the first fight of the game. Brilliant. Well, it's okay. You don't have to win this fight. I paid 40 Poké-Dollars to the winner. Wait, do I... Aha! I won! But that battle, it could have gone either way. It was close. Yeah, I can tell you one thing. Battling is awesomely fun. You're only saying that because you won. There would be completely different text for him losing. Okay, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Ender. My Pokemon is dead! Or at least battled so hard that it's unable to remain conscious. Hi, Mom. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Game Boy are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I would like to think that what wild Pokemon might have done to you two. What, would they have worn us as grotesque torso hats? Only joking. Ender, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know. Put these on. I received a pair of running shoes. Now finally, I won't walk slow as crud. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button to dash about faster than ever before. 4th wall breaking tutorials. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Whee! I can actually go at a regular pace now. Hi, Ender. You're looking for Game Boy? He just went tearing off a little while ago. He's probably not going far. Why not go chase after him? Sorry, I just like thinking that he's still mad after me, like, repeatedly trying to leave. Too slow, Ender. I'm sick of waiting. I'm gonna go see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. So we have to go over this way, and Game Boy has no other animations apart from just a faster walking animation. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready, because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one. It's here. It even says so on the sign. Huh. Didn't bother reading it. What's going on? The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Deal. Allow me to pass. Step aside. If you could tell, I was doing my worst Goofy impression. What was that about? Weird guy. Yeah, no, duh. He was doing his worst Goofy impression. Okay, Ender, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Huh. That's a very kawaii legendary Pokemon, that's for sure. Wing! Did you hear that, Ender? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You seriously just realized this? You are a dingus. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Ender, I'll race you. First one to the Professor Lab in Sandgem Town rules. At least he's not gonna make me pay 10 million Pokédollars this time. Now that we have a Pokemon, we can walk through the wild grass without much of a problem. And our first Pokemon! Kricketot! Yes, Kricketot is a pretty weak Pokemon, because pretty much all it knows at this point is bite and growl. But I'm still gonna kill it. Yeah, so... Plus, keep in mind that its evolution isn't really that good either. So, unless you're trying to go for your Pokedex completion, do not attempt to... Oh my gosh, I pulled a Chugga-Conroy. I died to a Kricketot. Brilliant! And I
don't know why I found that.
Yeah! I got obliterated by a Kricketot. No duh! Wow, I pulled a Chugga-Conroy. I got wrecked by a Kricketot. Brilliant. This wouldn't have happened if it was a Bidoof. We have found a Starly! Yes, your generic flying type Pokemon you get at the beginning of the game, your generic bird. Garbage! No, not really. Its final evolution, Staraptor, is a pretty good reliability. It's a pretty strong Pokemon, but it's just like there's areas where you can catch like its evolution that's like one level up and it will evolve. So unless you're desperate for another party member, don't bother catching it here. Just trust me on this one. Just don't bother doing it here. If you want a Staraptor, there are better places to get it. And a critical hit. Take that! You know, in this Let's Play, I'm going to make this a thing along with everything else. Every time I get a critical hit, I'm going to say, take that! Editor's note. Game Boy, please put in the Phoenix Wright sound effect every time I say that. Please, yes. I am creating so many trends in this Let's Play that are going to end up being hilarious when we look back at this in editing. OMG! There you are! Please count with me. The professor is waiting! Sorry, I'm trying to do my best snarky teenage girl impression. This is it! Our Pokemon Research Lab! Let's go! Thud! What the? Oh, it's you, Ender. That old guy, he's not so scary as much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow. Wow. What was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Okay, then. Hello, Professor. Well, look who's here. Ender, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy, despite the fact that it got one-shot by a Kricketot. That accidentally rhymes. Entrusting you with that Chimchar was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes. How do you spell it? Uh-huh. If I spelled this wrong, feel free to rage at me in the comments. But I actually will eventually fix this because there is another nickname raider. But if this is right, please let me know. Yes, anyways, this is the resurrection of Harambe. I would like to make note of this very sad tragedy. But do not fear, Harambe has been resurrected as a Chimchar this time. Except he's been resurrected as a monkey instead of an ape. Yeah, whatever. Everything has to be resurrected as something else, so this is at least as close as we're going to get. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yes. Well, when I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Chimchar feels the same way about you. That's why I will ask you to cherish that Chimchar of yours. I'm so glad that you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to, I just can't say it. What, you are going to have to take the Pokemon back from me and murder me in my sleep? No, I'm just kidding. Ahem. Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I will ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? No! I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again, Ender. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Fine, sure. Good answer! I got the Pokedex! That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you can encounter. Great, but can we please shove a Rotom in this? You sure we can't shove a Rotom into this? I much prefer having my Pokemon Pokedex talk to me. I don't enjoy reading. No, that was a joke, but still. Can we please shove a Rotom into this? Please? Ender, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one too. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Ender, your grand adventure begins right now. Actually, no, it started when I booted up this game. The Pokemon I met for the first time was a Turtwig! If you would have chosen Turtwig on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now! Of course, that can never happen in this game. Not that it matters, but anyway, I'm done. I also helped the professor and add pages to the Pokedex. So in any sense, I'm just like you. I got a little head start on you. That's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Ender. Okay. How do I open them? Okay, derp. Harambe! He has a sassy nature. Okay, he's got a sassy nature, and he likes bitter food, and he has good perseverance. I think perseverance means that HP is his highest stat. Yeah, either HP defense or special defense. I think that ups special attack? No. His attack is his highest stats right now, and Blaze powers up fire type moves in a pinch. He's got Scratch and Leer, and there's an option to close the window. His ID is number 17877. And he is Pokedex number 4. Yeah. Let me check that again, but I'm pretty sure I said good for perseverance. Yeah, good perseverance. Game Boy is giving me the info right now. He's feeding the info. Do 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 do. Huh. Yeah, whatever. I'm not resetting for natures because I've never done that. Let's talk to this guy. I'm Dawn's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your quest for the professor. I'm sure we can count on you. Professor Rowan invented a new Pokédex while working alongside the professor from the Kanto region. Oh, my name is Rosaline. It's an honor to be an assistant to our professor. Can I? Are you sure I couldn't get a Luma for my starter? Because I would really enjoy having a Luma for my starter. Why can't I get a Luma? Let me check. Professor Rowan invented a new blah 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 blah. Oh, it's Roseanne. Derp. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, oh wait. Ender! I have something good here. You should take this as well. I obtained TM27! Ender put the TM27 in the HM's and TM's pocket. That is a technical machine. That one contains the move Return. Using a technical machine, or TM for short, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is a single use only. The move Return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, Ender, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Yeehaw! This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's the place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. This here building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemart. It's the shop where you can buy and sell items and stuff. For medicine. Since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, Ender. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokedex? You may need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It'll be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. Now, before we end off the episode, let's check out the Pokemon Center real quick. Like Dawn instructed. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Sure. Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. What does that mean? Do you hope my Pokemon die? Do you hope my Pokemon lose consciousness just to come back here? Do you make a profit from this? At least she doesn't charge me. Jeez. Anyways, real quick, let's take a look at that TM we got. Return. 20 power points, unknown power, 100% accuracy. I am going to teach this to Harambe. Because, I just kind of want him to have this move. But anyways, with enough of that, we obtained our first Pokemon. Lost twice, technically. Once to Game Boy and once to a stupid Kricketot. Brilliant. Anyways, that ends off this episode of Pokemon Platinum. I would like to thank you all very much for watching. In the next episode, we will go and tell our parents that we're going out on a life-threatening journey, and to be honest, I don't really think they're going to care.